We're not going to let our companies leave without consequence. So when we have a Carrier air conditioner, as an example, nice company, they want to leave Indianapolis, Indiana, which I like because I won that one in a landslide also. And Bobby Knight, the great Bobby Knight, was very instrumental. He's a great guy. But when we have Carrier Air Conditioning Company firing 1,400 of their people because they're going to go to Mexico, they're going to make air conditioners in Mexico, they're going to sell them across a now what will be a very, very strong border. And they'll sell them in Indiana and all over the country. I'll tell them, I'm sorry folks, those days are over. Don't forget, for years we've all watched, as our politicians said, we've got to find a solution to all these thousands and thousands of companies that are leaving. It's thousands, it's millions of jobs have left. They're going to all over. Mexico is unbelievable what's happening. I told this story over the last 2 weeks. A friend of mine, we're going to build a wall. Don't worry about it. We'll talk about it. People like that wall. We're going to build a wall. Mexico is going to pay for the wall. Don't worry. They're going to pay for the wall. But a friend of mine, he's one of the biggest in the world at building plants. That's what he does. He builds plants, meaning automobile plants, computer plants, some of the biggest, some of the best, highly sophisticated guy, does great. I said to him, how are you doing? A few weeks ago. And this is better than going out to the Wharton School of Finance and getting people to do a report. This is better than going to Harvard and getting a report. This is the ultimate report. It takes you 2 minutes, you know the answer, and you don't have to spend millions of dollars, right? And you don't have to wait a year and a half, and by that time it's too late, right? So I said to my friend, the biggest, he's the biggest, or one of them, but he's a fantastic guy. He's doing incredible work. So I said, how's it going? He said, really great. I said, what does that mean? How's our country doing? Not great. Oh, well, how are you doing great? How are you doing great? He said, Donald, you have to see what's going on in Mexico. He said, I'm building plants. What's going on there, and he said this expression, is the 8th wonder of the world. The 8th wonder of the world. I said, Mexico. But our country, he said, it's all right, not great. But that's the 8th wonder of the world. You're sitting here right now, we're watching, we're all together, and right now we have companies that some of you people work for that are negotiating to move out of our country. And I've been watching, hey, look at Ford, what they did. Look at so many companies moving to Mexico, moving to other places. But Mexico in particular, Mexico's going to end up being the car capital of the world. Ford, remember I've been talking about the $2 billion plant? I've been talking about it for 4 years, right? And I thought maybe by doing that I talk them out, guess what? They're doubling down, they're building more, they're expanding it. They're expanding it. So what does that mean for Michigan? It's a disaster. It's a disaster. When they make a car, we have to say, sorry folks, sorry. We have to tax that car as it goes through our border. We have to tax that. You can't fire our people. And one of two things are going to happen. One of two things. They're either going to stay, which is it, or we're going to make a fortune, okay? Either one is okay.